Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Super stoked to have you guys around today. We're going to be diving into what is a browse abandonment flow within Klaviyo. I know there's a few different email service providers that also offer this kind of flow, and you can always build it out as well. But really, I think Klaviyo has kind of pioneered in the browse abandonment. They really have kind of set themselves apart with being able to target people based on the actions they've taken on your site. And it's beyond incredible kind of the targeting that we can get and the refinement that we can kind of get on our customers and segmentation of those customers to kind of give them the correct messaging at the correct time. And this is really kind of setting Klaviyo apart in terms of how they are approaching email marketing. But to get back into the purpose of this video is to talk about browse abandonment and the reason why you might want to kind of utilize it within your e-commerce store and the way that you might want to kind of set up your flow moving forward. So to get into it, a browse abandonment series is basically when somebody has viewed a product on your e-commerce store but has not made a purchase, has not added it to their cart, but has shown generic interest in it in some way, either by visiting the page for a certain amount of time or having visited that page a certain amount of times. So say we had somebody visit our product page 3 times, we could then target them with a browse abandonment. A lot of people kind of differ in how they target the browse abandonment series. Some people will do it so that it is after the first time they view the product, but in my opinion, that might be a little bit pushy just because it is nice to kind of check out items without being sold on them. So getting beyond kind of the purpose of a browse abandonment, the way that I would recommend setting up your browse abandonment flow is setting up product by product. Say you've got an e-commerce store selling CBD and you got CBD lotion. Somebody has just viewed your CBD lotion. This is the 3rd time they viewed it. And they have not made a purchase. They have not added it to their cart, but they have shown interest in it because we know that they have viewed the page 3 times. What we can do actually is target them with a flow talking about the benefits of the product, why you should choose our product over the competitors, the pricing of the product potentially. And what we could do is set up a flow talking about all of the incredible benefits of our CBD lotion. Maybe we could have a blog post talking about the CBD lotion in depth, send that to them. Maybe we have a video that talks about the CBD lotion. There are a ton of different kind of avenues for, I guess, informing your customers about your products. But basically, how I would approach it is not selling them directly after they have abandoned their product or have done a browse abandonment, but actually give them a little bit more information. They might be seeking a little bit more. They might be looking for a little bit of additional information in regards to this product. And maybe this is a step to kind of push them over the edge and actually get them to purchase from you, because now that you're proving yourself as a trustworthy source of information, why wouldn't they go from you, especially if you are a brand that is kind of positioning yourself as an authority and a trustworthy source of whatever product or niche you are in. So dive into the actual browse abandonment flow here. This is on the back end of Klaviyo. If you go ahead and go to your flows and lists, or excuse me, your flows section, you can go ahead and click in through the blue button and see all of the available pre-built flows. And this is one of the pre-built flows here. I won't actually go ahead and make this one just because we can see it all right here. But what we got here is the trigger event, which is when somebody views a product. We can then set up a flow for this specifically. Actually, I will show you this just really quickly, how you can make this targeted towards a single person who has viewed a single product instead of having it be a kind of a wide browse abandonment across all of your products. So the very first thing that we're going to do here is we're going to click into flow filters, and then we're going to go ahead up and set up. I'm going to exit out my face here. I believe we can go flow filters, flow triggers, flow filters, and then we can go ahead and add a new one. And we're going to go ahead and choose what somebody has done or not done, and then choose a metric of has view product. And then what we can do is filter this down where the product ID where equals, say we've got some kind of product here. We've got a book. In this store, we don't actually have any products. So you will see a list of your products in a drop-down list as you're choosing from this property. We can then go, person has viewed product where product ID equals, so we can do product ID or we can do product name is another way to do this, product name. In either one of those, you can kind of pull the information from either Klaviyo or excuse me, from Shopify or WordPress, or you can just get the product name itself and enter it in here as well. But that is basically how you're going to be setting up your browser management emails. Let me know if you guys have any questions on this or if you need any help setting up yours. Always happy to answer questions in the comments down below. Also, if you found value from this video, I would really appreciate if you subscribed down in the subscription bar below. We've got a ton of e-commerce content coming up, all about scaling your e-commerce store and building a brand correctly and focusing on your customer journey. So all this is good things to keep in mind as you're building out your browser management flow. Like I said before, let me know if you have any questions.